7 here. This is going to be a video response to A.V. Thomas 8's recent video on the Penn State scandal that's been occurring over the last couple weeks. I'm just going to give my take on it. He had a great video on how his opinion changed, and like him, my opinion has also changed. When the thing first started back, about a week ago, I think it was like November 8th or something, was when the main player was arrested, and that man was named Jerry Sandusky, who allegedly molested like 8 boys over a 15-year period. He's like 67 years old too, so he's like one of them old creepy guys. But I guess he was a former coach, former defensive coordinator for Penn State. I'm not a Penn State fan. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I don't have anything wrong with the team. But I am a Joe Paterno fan. Even though I believe he should have been done coaching about 10 years ago. But I guess in 2002, the then graduate assistant Mike McQuarrie caught Sandusky, I guess, allegedly raping a little boy, like a 10-year-old boy or something. Because I guess Sandusky was part of this like adoption program or something called the 2 Mile Club or something. I don't know what it was, or Extra Mile Club or something. I don't know, but I guess this boy was part of that. So basically, what happened was Mike McQuarrie, saw what happened, did not report it to police, which, if I was in that position, I would have reported to the police first, because he was like 21 at the time, or 22 at the time or something, and I'm 22, so, in my mind, I would have reported it to the police, but he didn't. He went home and told his dad, and then the next day he told Joe Paterno, went to his house and told Mr. Paterno about it, and Mr. Paterno actually told the people above him, didn't even call the police or nothing. But at the time, I guess the Sandusky, he retired from Penn State in 1998 or 1999. One of those 2 years. I don't know. Don't quote me. But he was retired. He wasn't even part of the team. But I guess, he got the whole on-campus living thing and was allowed to come in and out as he pleased. I guess he went in and out one too many times because he got caught. But they didn't do anything. It was a big cover-up. Nobody told police. So, but there was always that suspicion. But anywho, that's what happened. And now everything's coming together, and now Joe Paterno's fired. Now they have a big game today against Nebraska. Who knows how that's going to turn out. Actually, it starts in really soon, actually. But so yeah, it's just a big mess down there at Penn State, down there at State College. But my opinion is that the board did the right thing in firing Paterno. One thing I do not agree with that they didn't do was they didn't fire Mike McQuarrie, who is now one of the assistant coaches. He's like 28 years old now, but he's still on the team. He's not going to be at the game today because of security reasons, but shouldn't I tell you something? Like, I don't know, but yeah, so he's not going to be there. They fired the athletic director, I think. So, I mean, but there's going to be a lot more people. McQuarrie's going to be out of there, I believe. He should be out of there. I think, but at the same time, coming from, you got to think of, well, what's it on TV back there? I don't know if that's going to be YouTube appropriate. I'm watching Southern Fried Stings, if you guys have ever seen the show. But basically, I guess kids can't really watch this. But anywho, the short of the matter is, coming from, if I was a player on Penn State football team, I wouldn't want my whole coaching, because for me, the whole coaching staff should be cleaned out. It should be done and over with. But you don't want to do that in the middle of the season, especially since now they're contending for a Big Ten championship. They haven't lost in conference play all year. So you don't want to really, but there's a point, too, where it becomes, the school is bigger than the sport. And in my opinion, they should just clean house. But also that does have an effect on players, swiping out a whole new coaching staff in the middle of the year. It's not really fair to the players of this year's team. So you got to kind of balance, what's right and what's wrong and what's fair and what's not. So yeah, I'm sorry that there's if little kids are watching this and there's asses on the back there. But anywho, this might get actually some better ratings. But anywho, basically that's my opinion though. Is that they did the right thing. I feel bad for Joe Paterno, but he did not do anything. If he would have just called the police and had it all, but see, that also tells me that he was covering up for Penn State. He was covering up for his former defensive coordinator and everything. So it is what it is, and gotta live with the consequences. So hope this. I know if it wasn't interesting me talking about it, at least you guys got to see some boobs and ass on the TV back there. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. See you guys down the road.